when you buy it there, it's registered there. But if you make your own firearm via, you buy a lower receiver, and
no. They don't. You aren't. When you buy a gun, it shows that you bought the gun. But you don't have to fucking like go and put it on a national. There is a national registry, and some people are stupid enough to actually go register the firearms on it. But you don't have to. It's not a mandated law for you to have to go register all your firearms.
In Canada,
so, like,
it's
I don't
law,
have.
And you can call the cops on somebody and say, "Hey, I have a suspicion that they have unregistered firearms. It's illegal." And the cops can knock on your door and be like, "Hey, I want to see all of the firearms that you have in their house."
That's fucked up.
Well, but like,
that is,
it's a control.
That goes completely against. Yeah, it's it shouldn't be. It's. Whoa, say that again.
Yeah, now you're lagging, Emma.
Okay, just check my thing.
You fucking should be sorry, no.
I'm sorry. I'll talk slower. It's considered like a controlled item or a controlled substance. So in the same way that you could call for a substance check on somebody who you might suspect of doing or dealing or having drugs, you can do it for firearms as well. And so
what? So you guys
registered firearms, and the cops are like, "Okay, you're good to go." But if it's found that you have unregistered firearms, or if you're being untruthful with the officers, or if you're obstructing the officer's search in an advanced way, then you will have a big problem on your hands. And you can be persecuted for that. Like, you just have to keep it registered.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It might just be the way that I was raised, like, I don't have anything to hide. Other than literally a bunch of pirated Nintendo games, but... I don't mind it. Like, I have a neighbor down the way that has a big gun cabinet. He's a gun hobbyist. And he's got everything registered. Like, stacks and stacks of paperwork. It's meticulous.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, though. He's a really good guy.
Yep. There are certain firearms in this country that you do have to register. Like just a DD license, destructive device, to use. Hey Dustin, can you hear me? I'll take that as. Yeah, I think so too.
I don't mind it, but that's just...
Okay, Dustin.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. So.
That was so dumb, it lagged out so long. I said so much fucking shit. Are you kidding me?
Sorry, Dusty.
What?
Tannerite, it has a special name. It's a certain explosive. It's a non-binary explosive.
It's a binary explosion.
Non-binary.
Non-binary.
Well, for a binary explosive, you need a DD license, a destructive device.
No, you don't.
You don't?
Not if you're... No, okay, so there's a clause in the law that says that if you are making a destructive device for use on your own property, for stumps, or getting rid of pests in the environment, then you do not need a license. Now, if you were going to carry that destructive device off of your property to somewhere else, you need to register it with the ATF, and they'll give you a little number that you have to fucking Sharpie it onto the thing. Totally fine. I don't think people should be running around with fucking bombs. I don't think that at all. And I don't think people should be running around with fucking M29 saws or whatever they're fucking calling it.
M249. Also, for full auto weaponry, you need to register those with the NRA.
You need to register them with the ATF. This whole different thing, though. No, you don't have to register that with the NRA.
Oh no, it's an NRA device.
What? No, NRA is National Rifle Association. Homie. You don't have to register guns with them. No, what I'm saying is there's a few exceptions.
I'm getting my things mixed up.
You are. It's okay. You're learning. where it comes to be fucking weird for me and tyrannical is when our government wants to know what we have. And they've gotten away with it with vehicles. Like, to be able to drive on the roads, you have to fucking register your vehicle, you have to fucking get this, you have to do this and this and this and this. And it's fucking stupid to me. I think it's dumb.
You also don't drive.
Huh?
You also don't drive.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Are you kidding me? I drive every day.
I don't have a license.
I don't need one!
Sir!
I 100% don't need one. I can drive just as good as a race car driver in NASCAR. Like, I don't need a fucking license to show that I can drive. The problem is our government thinks that we need a license to show them so we can drive. It's fucking dumb. It's a privilege, which is bullshit to me.
Do you have to do schooling with a license, or do you just get to drive?
No, you go. Okay, so like if okay, so I was gonna get my license a couple years ago. COVID hit, right?
Right.
Fucking screwed everything over for me getting my license. It was like a 3-month wait for me to get my license. I said, fuck that. I'm gonna drive anyways. Yep. Screw it.
Are we talking about how to get a license? Because I've already gone through that process.
Yeah, it's super. It's.
You literally
easy. I mean,
study a test. You go to a place. You take a test. They go over your test and tell you if you failed or successed. And if you got a success, they'll print you out a. Well, they just printed out a card for me and then just gave me the card, and I called that a day.
What is it? Was it a class?
Yeah, driving class. I never. I got my whatchamacallit, driver's license that I can drive early only if I'm driving to school, work, or
it's a
home.
Driving permit. Basically.
Yeah, driving permit.
And you have to have
easy.
somebody that's 21 years or older with a license.
When I was in there, it was consistent people going, "You failed, you failed, you failed. Congratulations, you failed. Congratulations, congratulations, you failed." And then I took the test, and I was like, "This is pure common sense."
Yeah.
What do you do when
sense.
a bus is stopped and has its stop sign out? Pass, drive through it, or stop behind it? You stop behind it.
Let's drive right through the bus.
Yes, it is common sense. And people are failing it.
I was wondering, so that's for a permit. That's for, like, the junior license.
Well, for an actual license, like,
you
because
have to do, like, driving tests.
Okay, so under the age of 18, you have to get a permit and put in a certain amount of hours with somebody who's 21 years or older,
right,
with a license,
right,
in the vehicle with you at the same time. And once you do that, then you can get your actual license, prove that you can know the laws of the fucking roads, right? But if you're over 18, you can literally just go and apply and do a fucking computer test and then driving test, and sometimes it can happen within a day. Not anymore because of COVID and all this bullshit, but that's all you gotta do. So it's not hard, but my principle is that it shouldn't be required to be able to drive. Now, people make an argument stating that people pay taxes for our roads, so you have to fucking show that you pay taxes to be able to drive on these roads. However, I didn't ask to be born into this world and born into this indoctrination of you have to pay taxes to drive on these roads. They were here when I was born. I don't feel I have to fucking do that. So eventually I will get my license, but for now I don't fucking care. And I will take my child to daycare in a car instead of in a stroller to walk 7 miles to her daycare. I don't give a shit. And you know what I mean? Like, and like you said earlier, it was a necessity. Driving is definitely a necessity, especially for me. Like, I need to get to places, to, like, doctor's appointments, this and that, and that and this.
I live in a rural area, so you can actually get your permit at 15 and your full license at 16.
Yeah, you can do that here. You get your permit at 15 here, and then your full license.
So I've been driving by myself since I was like 16 and a half, because I got in early. But it is a necessity, right? And I don't understand how you guys have to. How much does it cost?
Oh shit! It goes up every year.
I don't know.
Right now,
it's been
I think
a while since I did
probably
mine.
in the hundreds, because it isn't. You got to pay for the permit if you're young, and then you got to pay for the fucking testing. Each test costs a certain amount of money, and then you also have to pay to get your license. Like, once you fucking basically
My license, I think, was like $20. Well, my permit at least.
Like,
I passed mine on my first try, so I don't really know how much it was.
Yeah, I am serious, and it's a little weird.
That's kind of scary because I just paid the lump sum of, I mean, my driver's ed courses, like the schooling that I had to do, those were lumped into my daily school day.
Wait, you guys have driver's ed courses?
Yeah, you have to take the course, right? Which lasts like
Yeah, we don't have that.
We do have a form of that to learn how to drive.
No, they give you a pamphlet and a permit and say read the pamphlet, know the signs, and drive a little bit. Once you're done
here in
driving,
Arkansas, there is a driver's ed course, but it's optional.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely go take an optional driver's ed course, but it's not per requirement.
Yeah,
you have to do the requirement,
but you do have to drive with a parent for a certain amount of time.
Yes, we know that, but at the end of the day, right, like once you've done the course, you drive for X amount of days with X amount of hours, pardon me, and then after that you can just go get your license, and it's like $50 for a test, and then it's $50 a year for everything after that. You don't have to pay separately for permit and license. You just get automatic.
You have to pay every year to keep your license?
Yeah, it has to be renewed.
Every year?
Every year.
Ours is every 6 years.
That's bananas.
I think it's all fucking bananas. I think if you want to drive a fucking vehicle, you already pay taxes.
But I mean, okay, Canada-wise, you think that's expensive, but those taxes are the same that go into our healthcare system. So the way I think about it is that if I spend more money for my license, I get that money back because I don't have to pay $50 for the meds that let me function.
Right. Which is, I mean, that's the only thing I think that like socialism could be good for. But like, my biggest problem with socialism is people sitting on their fucking asses and doing nothing to help society and still gaining benefits. Still getting benefits for doing nothing.
Is one of the big things that pisses me off.
Here in America, it's so fucked up. It's not even fraud. They allow it to fucking happen. That's what's wrong with our democratic people is they allow it to happen.
What I see is if you sit on your ass all day and you don't get a job and you don't get money to pay for things, you get nothing. If you work your ass off and pay for your own shit, you get that shit you pay for.
This is how fucked up it is. You can
not sit on your ass all day and the government pays you to sit on your ass.
You can literally...
And he went quiet.
Yeah.
If you're talking about how you can go to a doctor and get them to just give you a disability form, since it's standardized in Canada, you can't do that, but people still find people who will.
Yeah, I don't know if you can you hear me yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so basically what you just said, here in America, you could literally go, my toe's fucking broken, I can't work anymore. And you can get $3,000 a month from the government, who us taxpayers have to pay for.
Yeah, and but the doctor thing is capitalism, so you pay for that consult, you pay for the disability thing because the doctor is a business.
Oh, no, because you sign up for insurance, free fucking socialist insurance that taxpayers have to pay for. This is what I'm saying. Like, you don't nothing comes out of your pocket, you get handouts. And it happens all the time in America, and it's fucked up. And that's what we're going to. Yeah, I don't understand it either, but it works. People do it.
Take it up with the government.
I know a couple people who fucking do it. It's fucked up. That's not a place I want to live in. I mean, I pay taxes, I work hard, and dude next door doesn't do anything but play video games all fucking day and collects a check that we pay for, that Clayton's family pays for, that my family pays for, and it's okay. Apparently it's okay now for that to be normal. Like, I don't know.
That's another thing. The whole be positive about yourself has turned into be entitled about yourself.
Entitlement and being offended is the new cool. I'm serious.
And that bugs me because people.
If that's the new cool, then I'm down to be depressed.
Say what did you say, Anna?
entitlement thing, right?
Mhm.
And the being offended thing, it is a big part of like the body positive movement.
Yeah.
And like, bro, like, I'm a chick in high school. I face a lot of that every day. But do
Mhm.
I go and put online petitions to make bus seats wider because I weigh 300 pounds?
No, you don't.
Because at the end of
So
the
fucking
day,
dumb.
like, it's not cool. I don't understand how people can just be like, oh, I'm beautiful. And it's like, girl, you have gout. Don't eat anything. You are literally
Like,
the
like,
epitome
alright,
of a mess. You are a
if you
medical
wanna,
mystery.
right, if you wanna fucking believe you're beautiful, go ahead. You are a beautiful person. You're a human
You
being
want
just
to
like
be
the rest of
positive
us.
about like stretch marks or an acne
Right.
scar or something like that, a
Be,
C-section scar? Go
well,
ham.
the
But
problem
if
is
you are
people,
in
yeah.
morbid danger of killing yourself with your lifestyle, which they are, and
Don't
they do.
normalize it.
Don't normalize that because kids see that, and then
Yep.
kids see unhealthy diets as this is correct, and kids see being lazy as this is correct. And I
That's,
understand that some people might have conditions that will cause appearances or
And they do.
conditions like that, and they do, and that happens, and that's conditioned. But oh my god, people
Bro,
who
that's
just
exactly, that kind of ideology is exactly what we're facing here in America today. Like, people just normalizing illness and being like, well, you need to change the way you work and operate for me. Like, Clayton and I, okay, you know what? I want to throw this out here 100%. I am not against people wanting to be who they are, okay? If you want to be gay, you want to feel like you're a woman, you want to feel like you're a man, do what you want to do. But don't try to indoctrinate me to pretend that you are an actual man or you are an actual woman. You know, like, I don't agree with you, and that's okay because that's what our country's built on. Don't fucking get mad at me and then come fucking assault me, which is what's happening. Don't assault me because I don't agree with you. It's
Yeah,
so
that's-
wrong because they're normalizing it. They're normalizing people, you know, like fucking be hyper offended because somebody doesn't agree with you. Like,
the
I don't
hyper
care.
offense thing is an issue.
I have
And again,
transgender
everything in
friends.
moderate, yeah, right?
I
like,
have transgender friends that I respect 100%, that I can honestly say that I love them. And like,
yeah,
the reason why is because they don't fucking force me to believe that they're actually a fucking woman.
they give you the respect that
Well,
you want,
they
and then you give them that respect.
and
right?
then
You both-
and then I respect their views, but and they don't care. Like, that's just, they feel the way they feel, and I feel the way that I feel, and that's how America should be. But unfortunately,
people get mad about things, and it's the same here.
yeah. But well, it's all over the world. It isn't centralized in America or Canada. It's everywhere. You know, people face discrimination every day, whether you're black, white, green, yellow, purple. Like, it's fucked up.
Life sucks.
Life sucks. Kill yourself. Clayton,
What?
fucking chime in, man. Where's your views? I want to know what you fucking believe.
I mean, you basically said everything I agree with. You're born with
Yeah,
a penis,
I see-
you're
I
a
see-
man. You're
see we
born
guys
with a
are good.
vagina, you're a woman.
Yeah,
you
I was like
you
Clayton
say
and
you're
I
a man, vice
agree
versa.
on a lot of things.
Okay, that's what you say you are. Don't come to me and complain to me while I'm not accepting you. I don't
yeah.
care. Do what
Don't
you
fucking
want.
force it on
Don't
me.
complain to me when people don't like you.
Yeah, or when people don't agree with you. Just because they don't agree with you doesn't mean you can't be who you want to be.
Exactly.
In this great country.
And then if you're a man who says a woman and I go, "Hey sir, where do I need to go?" and you bust out in anger that I don't call you a woman, don't complain to me about it for not knowing.
There's a thing that I the other day where there's
Ganon. Sorry. And we
You guys
can't
hear
hear
me?
you. Yes, we can now.
yeah. Okay, so this
I'm gonna switch to a party real quick. I got a couple guys that I haven't played with for a while. I want to say hi. Yep. See you. Talk.
Alright, we're gonna continue the talk show with Smidgen bit, maybe, I don't know. I think I might end it here, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Well, this is the end of the talk show, my friends and family. Whatever you are, I know none of you people are actually watching this, so goodbye and go fuck yourself.